America took a loan of billions of dollars from India. Will Trump think before imposing tariff? Hello, friends. Whenever it comes to America, a common perception is that it is the world's largest economy, which gives loans to other countries, helps them, and supports them financially. But what if I tell you that this most powerful country in the world is itself in debt of billions of dollars? And what is even more shocking is that America has taken a huge loan from India too. It is true that America is indebted to many countries despite its shining economy and global dominance. You must have heard that China and Japan give huge amounts of loans to America, but very few people know that India is also one of the countries that has given billions of dollars of loan to America. America's economy depends on such loans, and its financial stability is also in the hands of these lenders. Now think, when Donald Trump talks about taking tough economic steps against India under America's reciprocal tariff policy, is he forgetting that his own economy also depends on funding from countries like India? Can America remain so strong without India's economic help? And if India takes any tough step to protect its financial interests, will it affect the American market? In this video, we will tell you how America took a loan of billions of dollars from India, what are treasury bonds, and why Trump should think 100 times before imposing tariffs against India. But before that, if you are new to our channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that you keep getting updates of our every new video first. So let's start today's discussion without any delay. First of all, let's know whether America is really indebted to India and how big is this debt. The US economy has always been based on a strong financial system. But this economy is not as self sufficient as the world thinks. The US constantly borrows to meet its huge expenses, and India is also a big lender in this. According to a DW report, India has bought US Treasury bonds worth about $234 billion. This means that India is helping the US as a big financial backup. Apart from India, the biggest lenders of the US include Japan, China, Britain, Luxembourg, and many European countries. The biggest lender is Japan, which has bought US Treasury bonds worth $1,100 billion. After that comes China, which has bought bonds worth $769 billion. Britain is also at the third place in this list, which has given a loan of $765 billion to the US. These figures clearly show that the financial stability of the US depends on these foreign lenders. If any of these countries suddenly starts selling its bonds, it could prove to be a major blow to the US economy. Now, let us know what will be the impact of Trump's tariff policy on India US economic relations. Donald Trump has always followed the America First policy. According to him, America should impose higher tariffs on other countries to reduce its trade deficit so that American companies can become more competitive in the domestic market. When Trump announced the reciprocal tariff, he made it clear that now America will impose the same tariff on all those countries as they impose on America. But did Trump forget that India also plays an important role in the US economy? Every year, trade between India and America is more than $100 billion. India exports important industries like IT services, pharmaceuticals, textiles, gems and jewelry, automobiles to America. In return, America exports advanced technology, oil, defense equipment, and agricultural products to India. If Trump's tariff policy is implemented, it may make it costly for Indian companies to do business in America. But its impact will not be limited to India only, but will also have a direct impact on American companies and consumers. Now, the question arises that how does America take loans? The answer is US Treasury bonds. Treasury bonds are government securities, bonds issued by the US government, which the government uses to meet its financial expenses. When a country or institution buys these bonds, it means that they are lending money to America for a fixed period of time, in return for which America will pay them with interest. US Treasury bonds are considered a safe investment for big countries and financial institutions around the world. Because the US economy is very strong, those investing in these bonds are confident that their money will be safe and will get timely returns. India also owns US Treasury bonds worth $234 billion, which means that India is funding America on a large scale. Now the question arises that what will happen if India starts selling its US bonds? If India or other big creditor countries suddenly decide to sell their bonds, it can lead to a huge decline in the US bond market. This may cause the US to raise interest rates to repay its debt, which will make it expensive for the US government and companies to borrow. Apart from this, it can lead to a decline in the value of the US dollar, which will harm the US economy. Therefore, America has to understand that if it spoils trade relations with India, it will also have a bad effect on its own economy. However, looking at Trump's tariff policy, it is clear that he is only looking at the benefits of America, but he is forgetting that countries like India also contribute significantly to the economic strength of America. If India takes any tough step to protect its economic and financial interests, then it can also harm the economy of America. Therefore, before taking this decision, Trump has to understand that India is not only a trading partner, but also an important economic ally of America. So, friends, the economic relations between America and India are very deep, and both countries need each other. Trump's tariff policy has raised many questions, but India also has a strong basis to protect its economic interests. Now, it has to be seen whether Trump adopts a confrontational policy with India or makes a compromise. This can become an important global issue in the coming days. Tell us in the comment, do you think India should respond to Trump by selling its US bonds? If you like our content and want to make our efforts even stronger, you can support us through the QR code given in the video or the UPI ID given in the description. Your every small contribution is valuable to us and will inspire us to make even better and informative videos. Your support is our strength. Also, if this video taught you something new or you felt that this information should reach others as well, then do not forget to like and share the video. If you have any questions or suggestions in mind, then do let us know in the comments. We look forward to answering your every question and listening to suggestions. And yes, if you want to stay updated with our every new video in the future, then subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you get every new information first. GRT Business always strives to give you accurate and reliable information. Our news is obtained from various news agencies, public opinion, and public sources. We try our best to verify every report, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our sole aim is to provide you with accurate and reliable information.